continuation of PM Poshan Abhiyan with a financial outlay of 54,000 crore rupees. Assam government announces 570 crore relief package for Nagaon and Kasar paper mill employees. Meghalaya Governor Satyapal Malik says Assam Rifles has scripted military history operating in rugged terrain in northeast. Suspension of scheduled international commercial passenger flights extended till October 31. And Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma presents differently abled entrepreneur with a Neo Motion electric wheel. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the stories in detail. The Union Cabinet has approved continuation of PM Poshan Abhiyan for 5 years with a financial outlay of 54,000 crore rupees from the centre and 31,000 crore rupees from state governments and union territory administrations. Cabinet also approved continuation of the National Export Insurance Account scheme and infusion of 1,650 crore rupees grant in aid over 5 years. This move is to enable the NEIA support project exports worth up to 33,000 crore rupees. The Cabinet has also approved the doubling of the Nimak-Ratlam railway line at a total cost of 1,095 crore rupees. The project will be completed in 4 years, said Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said Cabinet has approved 4,400 crore rupees investment in Export Credit Guarantee Corporation Limited (ECGC).
रेलवे लाइन के ऊपर लगभग 1,096 करोड़ रुपया डबलिंग पर खर्च होगा, इस पर इन्वेस्टमेंट होगी और इसके अलावा दूसरा गुजरात।
All unions and associations of the Hindustan Paper Corporation (HPC) have arrived at an agreement for the rescue of the struggling workers of the Kachar and Nagaon paper mills. The key highlights of the pact are the assets of the HPC will remain with the Assam government. A relief package of around 570 crore rupees shall be disbursed within 2 months on approval of the proposal. Permanent employment for 100 workers and the employees in state government entities shall be given through special recruitment drive, apart from doctors, AMN and other paramedical staff. Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma in a tweet said agreement was finally reached with workers and employees of the HPC to resolve long pending issues of their salaries and dues. Early on, 95 workers died under pressure, even as 3 of them committed suicide. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma today distributed nutritious food among children of 3 to 6 years of age under the Child Development Project at the Sila Haron Primary School at Vishwanath. Interacting with media persons, Dr. Sarma said problems besetting the paper mills have been resolved. The public would be informed about decisions by the Dhemaji cabinet. He asserted that his government was thinking about setting up other industries to ease the financial situation. The Chief Minister said a minister attending the cabinet would inspect an SDC office, a hospital, an Anganwadi center and a school. Ministers on the North Bank would return to the South Bank and vice versa, Dr. Sarma added. On their return, ministers would visit a vaccine center, meet with Arunodoy, old age and widow pension beneficiaries. The Chief Minister also took stock of the erosion that has affected Boitamari in Bihali. Praising the unflinching loyalty, devotion to duty and dedication displayed by the Assam Rifles, Meghalaya Governor Satyapal Malik said the force has scripted a golden military history operating in rugged and inhospitable terrain in the northeast over a period of 186 years. Addressing the investiture ceremony of the Assam Rifles held at the Raj Bhavan on Tuesday, Malik conferred the governor's gold and silver medals on 44 Assam Rifles personnel for stellar and gallant action in service of the nation. The governor also paid tributes to the gallant soldiers who made the supreme sacrifice for the nation. High-level civil and military top brass joined the event. Focusing on National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme, a conference was organized by the Indian Chambers of Commerce in association with Assam Skill Development Mission today at Nedfi Convention Hall in Guwahati. N. Dhiraj Singha, Skill Project Manager, ASDM, gave presentation of skill development in various aspects in large scale. Hanif Nurani, Joint Direct Secretary, Government of Assam, also paid skill development is critical for achieving faster, sustainable and inclusive growth on the one hand and providing decent employment opportunities to the growing population. In today's conference, Khantikam Hazarika, Chairman of Education Committee, ICC, Jayant Borwa, CEO, Skill Development Institute, Oil, among others, were present. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, yesterday extended the suspension of scheduled international commercial passenger flights till 31st October. A circular issued by the DGCA stated that the restrictions shall not apply to international all cargo operations and flights specifically approved by it. The aviation regulator stated that the international scheduled flights may be allowed on selected routes by the competent authority on a case-to-case basis. The centre banned international flights on 23rd March last year to contain the COVID spread. Later, flight restrictions were eased under air bubble arrangements with certain countries. India has also been operating Vande Bharat flights to many countries. The Government of Mizoram Health and Family Welfare Department issued a notification on July 26, 2021 regarding procedures for availing exemption from payment of expenditure incurred for treatment of COVID-19 patients. The statement said healthcare workers and staff, including volunteers engaged in combating COVID-19 or under authorization of the Health and Family Welfare Department, Mizoram, and caregiver of COVID patients under home isolation are covered under this exemption. Members of village level task force and local level task force, including volunteers appointed by the task forces and members of COVID-19 executive duty, are also covered under this exemption. Mizoram's cumulative COVID vaccination coverage has reached 11,07,855 doses till September 28 this year. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma and his Assam counterpart Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma are slated to visit the areas of differences shared between the two states. The visit is designed to send a goodwill message to the people settled along the interstate border. Announcing this in Shillong on Monday, Sangma said the date of the visit will be decided shortly. He further said regional committee heads and Assam counterparts would also be visiting various areas to conduct ground checks and consultations with the local people. Advisor for Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, Government of Nagaland, Dr. Nikki Kire, launched the Kohima Street Carnival in the backdrop of the celebration of the 75th year of India's independence, Azad Ki Amrit Mahotsav, today at the old NST Kohima. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Nikki said it was a great initiative by the Kohima Smart City Development. He said the Kohima Smart City has been initiating various projects and developments in the state, which is a commendable job by the team. He said the commemoration of the 75th year of India's independence more than 87 crore 66 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under a nationwide vaccination drive. Health Ministry said over 54 lakh 13,000 doses were administered yesterday. India reported daily new cases less than 20,000. More than 18,000 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. India's active case load stands at 2,82,000. 520, and it is the lowest in 194 days. Active cases account for less than 1% of total cases, and it is currently at 0.84%, the lowest since March last year. The ministry said the recovery rate is currently at 97.83%, highest since March last year. Over 28,000 people recovered in the last 24 hours, and total recoveries touched 3,29,86,180. The death toll due to the pandemic has reached 4,47,751. In all, 378 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours. In terms of the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported a caseload of 338 active cases, followed by 53,831 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 275. Reporting 3,288 active cases, Assam has a caseload of 5,90,925 discharged cases, even as the dead account for 5,861. Saddled with 2,143 active cases, Manipur has 1,16,221 released cases, even as the death toll is 1,852. With 1,693 active cases in its kitty, Meghalaya has a caseload of 77,902 cured cases. The dead account for 1,397. Mizoram has notched up 16,208 active cases, followed by 75,405 discharged cases, while the death toll is 306. Projecting 401 active cases, Nagaland has 30,130 released cases, even as tally for the dead is 664. Sikkim has 601 active cases, followed by 30,367 cured cases, while the dead numbered 387. In Tripura, active cases number 260, followed by 83,033 discharged cases, even as the death toll is 812. Skill training in heavy machineries for economic development of Nagaland post-COVID-19 lockdown continued for junior excavator operator as per National Skill Development Corporation NSDC curriculum at Parade Ground, Tuensang. The training imparted to 50 trainees is being organized by PWD Mechanical and Department of Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Tuensang. Now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Union Cabinet approves continuation of PM Poshan Abhiyan with a financial outlay of 54,000 crore rupees. Assam government announces 570 crore relief package for Nagaon and Kachar paper mill employees. Meghalaya Governor Satyapal Malik says Assam Rifles has scripted military history operating in rugged terrain in northeast. Suspension of scheduled international commercial passenger flights extended till October 31. And Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma presents a differently abled entrepreneur with a Neo Motion electric vehicle. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.